Hey homies, you Fragment here. Welcome to another fragrance review video. I know what you're gonna say. Where the hell have you been? Extremely busy. I know I keep making that excuse. I'm really sorry about that. It's just been getting harder and harder to make these videos. But I promise you, I've still been buying fragrances and I've still been testing them, especially a lot of new ones, just like today's video, which is gonna be about Prada Rossa Ocean, which I did not expect to like this one that much. It's surprisingly good, and this is actually my first Prada fragrance ever, so I still do not know what I'm gonna name that new category of fragrance videos based on my first introduction into different fragrance houses, basically. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Whenever I figure that out, I'll probably make a completely different category and move all those videos over to that playlist and make it a little bit cleaner. I like to keep my videos nice and separated based on the subject matter and what we're talking about and stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry, it's been a minute since I've been here, but I have been testing stuff. I have this that I tested out for a while now. I've got Dior Sauvage Elixir back the other way. I've got the new Away coming in by Navatus Parfum. Shout out to you, Steven. He did not send that to me, but I pre-ordered it because the notes were interesting. And yeah, let's just get into this. So you're probably wondering why I decided to buy this, because let's be honest, look at the bottle. It's blue. It's really cool, like inky blue, but it's blue, and that's something I've been kind of getting away from. I say that, but then I technically just ordered a versatile blue fragrance from Navatus, but it's just such an appeal to them. It's hard not to buy them. But on the flip side, it's getting colder here in Texas, so I might not be able to wear this as often. But what baffles me is why this is called Ocean, because according to Fragrantica, there's a caramel note, which is odd, and it's not really something you see in these kind of blue fragrances. It's blue, but I don't believe there's amber in this fragrance at all. No, there's no amber in here, which is awesome. Blue fragrances usually have amber. You probably hear my heater going off. I'm gonna turn that off because I'm getting a little cold. This is definitely different than your average blue fragrance. I think it definitely does enough to warrant at least checking it out if you're kind of burnt out by blue fragrances. It's just a little different, like speaking of another blue fragrance, the one that comes to mind that's pretty new is Ralph's Club. I tried that multiple times, each time I went, and because I go to Dillard's a lot to sample, and that one just never grabbed me. And I love Ralph Lauren. I love Polo Red. Y'all know I love Polo Blue. I'm not really a Polo Black Green guy, but red and blue, definitely some of my favorites. I just could not convince myself to get it. I could not pull the trigger on it because it reminded me too much of YSL White Eau de Parfum, and I already have that. It just didn't do it for me. But this did something, and I'm gonna remind myself real quick what it did to me. Let's see. Speaking of which. Oh, that's so great. So look at this bottle. It's blue. You can kind of see, but it's like an inky blue. It's like a dark, deep blue, like an ocean. Hint, hint. So I think that's what they were going for, was a deep blue fragrance. And by deep, not just being like a basic fresh fragrance. I think that's why they added some of these notes that you wouldn't necessarily expect in a blue fragrance. But before I get into that, please like and subscribe. I know I'm not here as often, but we're so close to 200. Let's break through that 200 ceiling. We're I think 15 subs away from it. So come on, guys. I love y'all. I'll keep making these videos for y'all because I do enjoy doing them, but it's just hard because of timing. Full-time girlfriend life, it comes at you fast. I know I make that excuse a lot, but it's true. So please like and subscribe, and let's just get into this without me just rambling and stuff. The bottle's nice. Let's check out the atomizer. I can whiff spray. Boom. Amazing atomizer. That is a very good atomizer. Prada doing something right. This smells so great in the air. Fun fact, this does not technically come with a cap. They give you this little plastic travel cap, so if you just kind of throw this in your shaving kit, you can put this on, and then the bottle, or the atomizer, will not spray. So I would keep this. You get something similar with all the Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrances. They have the little clip thing that goes under the atomizer. I always save those in case I want to travel. I don't really bring those anywhere because they're just I don't know how I feel about bringing a torso around with me, but this is cool. It's a great bottle, great presentation. I definitely want to get into the Loam line, which I'll be looking into in the near future, because I just never got into it. So let me know what Loam you think would be great for me to start off with, whether it be the original, which I was looking at that one, Intense, blah blah blah. Okay, enough rambling. Let's get into these notes. So we got, these are fragrances, by the way. Top notes of bergamot, artemisia, and pink pepper. Middle notes of lavender, iris, sage, suede, and saffron. Base notes of musk, Haitian vetiver, patchouli, and caramel. So right off the bat, you're probably wondering, saffron, suede, patchouli, caramel. Those patchouli definitely is in blue fragrances. I mean, it is. But caramel, suede, and saffron, those are not notes. At least I wouldn't usually say they really gel with blue type fragrances. They're usually just too much. They do a little too much, and that's what I've noticed with blue fragrances. They don't do enough, and I think that's why I like this one so much. And I mean, for being an eau de toilette, it's strong. I mean, I got like 6.5, 7 hours of performance. I mean, I was wearing it, like smelling it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It kind of like went away, but people around me could still smell it. I mean, I got compliments at work. My neighbors loved it. My girlfriend loves it. It's just been working, and I think that's what you want from a blue fragrance, obviously. In terms of what I get the most from this, definitely musk, saffron, and caramel, and that's not surprising because they're really strong notes. I mean, it would be weird if they didn't pop up. Patchouli definitely more towards a dry down. It gives a little earthiness, but the caramel is just so good. I love this note. I swear I love this note. It smells so freaking good. It really does help with that depth that I just crave from these blue fragrances, and this does it for me. It really does. It's better than Ralph's Club. I think I like this more than YSL White Eau de Parfum, even though that one is stronger than this one and lasts longer. I prefer the smell better. I would definitely like an intenser version of this one, maybe a little bit more oils. But it just, in terms of smell, it's a sweet, fresh scent, which is common, but it takes a kind of a weird turn to where it just gets deeper than you probably would imagine it does. And I think that's the appeal. I mean, I think that's why they called it Ocean, and made it blue. I don't think they just made it blue and then called it Ocean. I mean, probably, but I think they called Ocean because it's just deep, just like the ocean. It's deep, it's rich, it's sexy, crowd pleasing. I don't think anyone would actually dislike this scent. They might not think it's the most unique thing in the world, which, I had that comment exchange with one of my subs talking about versatility and uniqueness. Sometimes having a versatile fragrance is better than having a unique one, because you're probably going to wear the versatile one a lot more. So I think that's why people gravitate towards these. That's why I used to, and I think I'm starting to kind of get back into it a tiny bit. But yeah, my overall thoughts, this is pretty good. Go try it out. Go to your local store. It's everywhere. So go test them out. And yeah, that'll be the end of this video. Let me know which Prada Loam I should try. Seriously, I'm looking into them. They're relatively cheap. They're discounted like $50, so it's not that bad. It's expensive, but it's not bad. But let me know which ones y'all would recommend for me to get into, because Prada did a great job, and I'm kind of sad I haven't gotten into this house till now. So I'm gonna, doing some more research. So that'll be the end of this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and Hugh Fragment out.